How's it, everyone? Welcome to another shoe review right here on Open Court. I'm Kent, and today I'm reviewing a shoe because my trusty Asics Gel Res 7s have finally worn out. Side note, those shoes lasted me about 3 years, so I got a lot of mileage out of those strings, and I am a pretty aggressive mover on the court. So today I got an Adidas shoe, and in here is the Adidas Adizero Ubersonic 4s. Let's check it out. So these are the Adidas Adizero Ubersonic 4s. It's not pronounced Adidas, it's Adidas. And this shoe is pretty popular. When it comes to Adidas shoes, I'm sure everybody is familiar with the Barricades. Those are much more on the heavier side, a la Asics Gel Resolution series. The Ubersonic series is more on the lightweight, fast-moving type of shoe, so kind of like the Solution Swift series or the Speed FF series from Asics. Adidas has been making shoes for a very long time, and it's very popular on the Pro Tour as well. I used to use the Adizero Ubersonic 2s. I actually had the Pharrell Williams collection shoe, and that one looked really nice. These shoes are fairly lightweight, and they're supposed to help you move well on the court. It has that mesh one-piece tongue in here, as well as a breathable upper in this top area here. The outsole durability on the 2s weren't the greatest, honestly. They lasted me about a year or so, but this one looks like it has pretty much the same type of outsole as the Ubersonic 2s. One thing about the 2s that I didn't really like, it didn't actually fit my foot really snug up here, so my foot tended to kind of slide around inside here, so I would have to lace it up really tightly. So I'm a little bit skeptical, but I did like everything else about this shoe. It was lightweight, it helped me to move very fast, yet it was still very stable. It's just a little bit of that extra movement over here. So I did double sock, but then once the shoe broke in, I didn't really have much of an issue. So hopefully these 4s fit me a little bit more snugly, so I don't have any issues with my foot sliding around in the top portion here. So as I do with all of my shoe reviews, I'm going to get this out on the court for about a month. I'm going to try to test it out, and I am a pretty aggressive mover on the court. I like to serve and volley a lot, but I also do like to kind of run side to side. I'm very hard on my shoe because of my stutter steps, quick movement. So outsole durability is going to be one thing I'm going to look at, and then we'll see what it looks like in a month. Also the comfort and the stability, as well as the price to value ratio as well. I got this off of Amazon for about $75, so they're pretty affordable as far as tennis shoes go, unlike the Asics Court FF 3s, which I am interested in trying that too, but that's like $170. This is a bargain compared to that. So without any further ado, let's lace these up, let's get on the court, and then I'll see you guys in a month to see how the Ubersonic 4s turned out. Alright guys, I'm back. It's been a minute. I've been using the Adizero Ubersonics for a little over a month, and I'm a pretty aggressive mover, so I do put quite a bit of wear and tear on my shoes. But this was about what I expected. It feels almost identical to the Ubersonic 2s, which is good in some ways, good in bad ways. I did like that shoe a lot. It was very fast, it was very light, it was easy to run in a straight line, but also plant and pivot and move laterally as well. So let's get into this review of the Ubersonics. First up is the comfort. At the beginning, it did feel a little bit wide at the forefoot over here. I do have a bit of a narrow foot, and I felt my foot sliding around inside the front area over here. I did develop some blisters. I did have to wear 2 socks at the beginning so that I had a little bit more comfort and my foot would stay securely in place right around the forefoot area. But once the insole conformed to my foot, I didn't have any issues at all. I could just wear one sock and I didn't feel have any comfort issues. Although when I plant my foot and I stop forward like this, it does jam up my toes a little bit because it feels as though my foot is angled downwards towards the toe area. So whenever I stop forward this way, I did feel a little bit of uncomfortable sensations in the toe area, but overall the comfort level is fine. It's pretty much identical to the Ubersonic 2s that I had. It just gives a little bit too much room at the forefoot front area here. So if you have a wider foot, this could be a good shoe for you, but if you have a narrower foot, then you might experience the same issues that I had. So comfort, I would give an 8 out of 10. Next up is the durability. This is probably the most important category for me because I am pretty hard on my shoes. I move around a lot. I have a lot of quick movement, small steps, and I wear out the shoe a lot. So let's take a look at the outsole. As you can see, my outsole has worn down a little bit here in the front area. This is where I usually pivot off of. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but it's starting to flatten out. You see the grooves, the ridges over here. They're starting to disappear on the inside part of the toe area because that's where I plant and I burst laterally. So the durability is not great. It's better, I think, than the Nike Vapors that I used to use, which used to be my favorite shoe, except the durability sucked and I would go through them in less than a month. This shoe is a little bit better, but it isn't the greatest. So if you're looking for a really durable shoe, the Asics Gel Resolution series, that's one of my favorite shoes, and that one is known for being very durable, very stable. However, it is a little bit expensive and it's also pretty heavy. This shoe is pretty light and easy to move, but it does sacrifice a little bit of durability, so I would give the durability a 6 out of 10. And lastly, value for money. It depends on how much you can find the shoe for. I got it on sale on Amazon it was listed at $70 and I ended up paying about $75 after the taxes. $75 for the Adizero Ubersonics, this current edition, is a very good deal. So if you can get it around $70, $75, I would give that a 10 out of 10 for value. This is one of my favorite shoes that I've used, although it's not my favorite. My favorite is probably the Asics Court FF series. That shoe's $170. It's not the greatest value, but the Adizero Ubersonics, this shoe is a great value for money if you're looking for something fast, comfortable, and you can move quickly, and you have a narrow foot. $75 is pretty hard to beat for a top quality shoe. This is not a budget version of a higher quality shoe. For example, the Asics Gel Challenger, I think, is a budget version of the Gel Resolution, but this is pretty much the top of the line Ubersonic. It's a well-known Adidas brand. So overall, great shoe. I'm gonna keep using this until I wear through the outsole. My prediction is probably gonna last maybe 3 or 4 months until I'm ready for a new pair. And I definitely want something that fits a little bit more snug in the forefoot, but overall, great shoe. Adizero Ubersonics, check them out. Thank you for watching this review of the Adizero Ubersonics right here on OpenCourt. If you guys like this content, be sure to overhead smash that like and subscribe button to keep the reviews coming, and I'll see you on an OpenCourt.